Greetings, mortals, I am the Fallen Shogun, and welcome to Becastled. This is another one of those fantasy castle survival games. With a little bit of a twist. You have your castle. Your guys are quite literally lanterns. They are becastled and bejeweled. So you are fighting in the daylight, and at night time, those whose lights have gone out will appear. And how it works is you have little zones. So the solar ones are yours, and you build zones, you grab more resources. Obviously you can buy zones with resources, of which obviously I'm going to need to because I don't actually have any wood. Now each zone only has so much resources it can do. So yeah, you kind of want to build your stuff into these areas and grab as much as you can out of them. So obviously we need sawmills because we don't really have much in the way of wood. We need sunstone because we're also, you know, kind of need that. Now, go to sort of start collecting it. You can see here, it's just going to tell me how things are going. We're going to build some more houses for more people. This builds people over time. We kind of need more. We need more sunny ones. We need houses. Tell me more about their houses. To assign a solar to work, select one of them and right-click on a building you want them to work in. So yeah, we can just do this, and there we go. We have two people now working over there. We're going to have a house over here. That is fine. So we have two workers doing wood things. We have one worker doing build things. Now we have no income. We have an army maintenance apparently. Where's my army? No idea whatsoever. But as you can see, we're going to keep on buying places, expanding where we're going, and grabbing what we need. It shows what resources are in the area. We need to keep on growing. So obviously this is going to be pretty major. Growth is super important. So here, this is wheat. We kind of need wheat because we need food. So let's get a field. As you can see here, wheat fields can be placed with captured cells with flowers. We can't really do much else, but we're going to do that. There we go. We now have a wheat field. We have more people slowly going out. We have wood coming in. We still have resources kind of going out, but that's how it is. Now, as you can see, as we expand, each area has a border. When we get to that stage, you can put defensive walls on that border, and I highly recommend doing it, because the enemy will start attacking. And then they'll start attacking quite significant numbers. Obviously, there's a little bit more before we get there. But once they get to that stage of attacking you in large numbers, you need defensive walls, you need defensive troops. We just, of course, need to get to that stage. And, of course, that's going to be a bit of a big one. So we need food. Food, of course, keeps our people alive. We need money, so that, of course, keeps our forces alive. We need to maintain warriors. We need to maintain people. Every other resource is for building and construction. We also, of course, need new technology. We don't really have any new technology right now, but we will, of course, be getting there. So as this keeps on building more people, you see here another one's going out and about. That'll be great, but we do need more resources. So more sawmills, more everything is what is needed. Expanding, growing, building, hoping. Are we going to do well? The gods will decide, and right now I am their god. Now here is like a sunstone mine, super important, because of course sunstone is basically the money of this. We are paying our guys not to die. But you see here, we're going to have some issues, and it shows me which way they're attacking from. They're attacking from that way. Is that going to be a problem? Yes. You see this? This is where they're coming from. There. Do we have defences? Not really. So initial contact will be a little bit of a problem. We don't have any military. We kind of need a barracks. We need soldiers. Do we have a barracks? No. Do we have soldiers? Also no. So you see there's going to be problems. Now, when you destroy a tree, the tree is gone forever. So obviously you want to build these places where you can get enough trees constantly. We put it here, that will give us all the wood. So we do need areas where there is a fair bit of wood. Because of course once it's gone, we can't build there, but it will of course regrow if they're cut down, because nature doesn't really care so much about houses being nearby, but they do care if a house gets land on top of them. Like, you know, the Wicked Witch of the West. Was it the East? It's been so long I genuinely can't remember. Doesn't matter, let's carry on. Yeah, more people, keep growing, keep expanding, more food. Making 80 food, we're needing 7 tests, we need another one of those up there, that's good. Residents are still going out. More wood is being gathered. We need more people because our population is only 7. I think there's a way to rotate. Remember? Show me the controls. How do I rotate a building? C and V. It's a weird one, but whatever. And of course, you need to keep on going. A tavern makes your people happier. Yes, C and V really is. What a weird choice. Whatever, we'll go with it. There we are. Keep on expanding, keep on growing. So obviously you need happiness bonuses. My people kind of need to be happy. The happier your people are, the more population you spawn. It's like a faster spawning thing. But of course right now we just need anything. We don't have any military. We literally have no military. So do we have 5 people? Be darned if I know where they are. Yeah, it does say I have 7 of 9. So they have 5 of 0. Okay. I trust you, random talking thing. Now, of course, we have no defences. We have no useful things. We have no research. We will, of course, be getting troops down very soon. Now, archers will probably be great, but we don't really have any walls for them to be on. So combat will probably be deadly and close. So what we're going to do, of course, is keep expanding. So you're going to be here and just go there. There we go. And keep on expanding and growing. More houses, more troops. Money's still going down. We need this to be farmed. Just a few little things. So soldiers will be on the field momentarily. Of course, they need to get paid. We don't really have any money going on. You know, it is what it is. And now it's night time. Are we under attack? Yes. Do we have any troops to stop them? No. Bit of a problem. Are we going to survive? Oh, so they have soldiers. I found my soldiers. We did actually have knights. It said 5 somewhere. I knew there were somewhere. So obviously at the very beginning, your troops will be able to hold out. Now when your troops die, they can be resurrected. So you kind of want to keep them alive, but you know. Losing troops is a bit of a problem, but we can resurrect our forces. Can we though? Not really right now. But we need a library to carry on expanding. So resources and growing are major. Getting more troops, of course, is also pretty major, because we've lost men. Which means the next problem is going to be a problem. Another field would probably be good. So you just can't do it anymore, because we're poor. You can only build 1 resource building of each type in each cell. So this is all of our food. That's it. So obviously we can start building more stuff there. That'll be fine-ish. Obviously there's a sunstone workshop here, of which we're just going to build it you just there. There we are. So that's going to build us some money, and we'll stop, you know, hemorrhaging money. We still need a well. We still need a tavern. We need a hard day of happiness. But, you know, we're getting there. We need other things. We don't really have any kind of research going on. We don't really have anything really good going on. We have all of our troops. We have some free workers, which are, you know, doing some useful things. But expansion is going to be slow. There we are. Do that there. Looking like a little village now. Resources are coming in nicely. Archers will probably be needed soon. So we need that near cows, of course. Generally, we do need a library. I wish this building is not being shown for some reason. Don't know why. So we're going to have a library over here. Obviously, it doesn't really matter where they get built, as it were, apart from obviously the really important resource buildings. It just depends if you want your place to look nice or meh. But, you know, it's entirely up to you. Grab that. It gives us wood and cows. That gives us access to the farm. Okay, let's have 2 people here. More people here. There we are. So the library going up's great. Obviously, we need a couple more soldiers. As you can see, they do cost resources. Our military right now, we're getting 200 income, so 100 per person. So we are making more than we're spending by a lot. We're going to get some more troops on the field. We're going to get some research going on, because we need a little bit of research. And we're going to keep on expanding and growing. As you can see, our people are grabbing more and more resources. Expansion is going well. Nice and squeezy. Population is going up. Military is going fine. No real upgrades right now, because we don't really have access to it. But, you know, we're getting there. Now, I'll meet you in night time. See if we survive. Nighttime has arrived, and the next wave of troops are already here. They're going to have to go through Wolf Den. So a little bit of wolfing is now going on. We've also, with the research, finally unlocked walls. The basic palisades, but you know, they exist. We can't really put troops on them yet. We need actual walls. As you can see, we're slowly levelling up. So we need to get to Castle Tier 2 to be better. Obviously, you know, better knights, better spearmen, actual stairs to go up and down things, a church, windmills, vegetables. We don't really have much, and as you can see from the research tree, there isn't too much in the tree currently at the moment anyway. So, you know, it is what it is. It sounds to me like the wolves are winning. The wolves are winning. I have a massive army here waiting for them to come up, and the wolves won. This was a waste of my time. Stones are a very useful resource, and you can build more advanced ones with it. So, as you saw, the trees grew back immediately overnight. That is good. Resources do respawn, as it were, overnight. But right now, of course, we are still trying to do what we can. But what the big thing we can now do is build defensive walls. Now, they're not going to be the best defensive walls, but they are still going to be defensive walls. As you can see, they will destroy chunks of my land. Now, you can only build them on the edges, like mentioned before, but you can upgrade them and so on. We just, of course, need to keep on going and growing. We need more people for that. We need more houses for that. Right now, my city is getting a little bit, what's the phrase? Full. It's the phrase I think I'm going to be using. It's a little bit full. So we're going to keep on expanding and growing and hoping for the best. Multiple layers, multiple parts of my city. Is it going to go well? But we're going to do it anyway. And that is the basis of the game. Build, expand, grow. Now, it isn't too difficult. The whole main point of the game is, quite clearly, massive city sieges. Things get tougher. There are siege engines. There are more tougher troops. There's ranged archery and stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff going on. You just, of course, need to get that stage. So it starts off nice and simple, gets a lot tougher. An awful lot tougher. So you need to keep up your population, you need to keep up your happiness. Happiness, of course, can be done with stuff like food, stuff like a tavern, and so on and so forth. You just need to keep on growing, expanding, and hoping. So this here, with the fish and the wood. Perfect, we need that, we need the wood. There'll be areas outside of our city where we will not have too many defences, but we don't care if they die. We can rebuild, we can repair, we can become better. And as we do, of course, we'll get there. An iron mighty stone quarry, we'll be needing that. Let's get a stone quarry, there we are. Even more research. So, very useful resource, can build more advanced buildings and use it to upgrade old ones. Let's find ourselves stone, that'll be here. And there we are. What we've got to do, keep on going, keep on growing, keep on building. We have yet to get the ability to rebuild our troops, but that is what it is. So maybe more knights will in fact be needed, because the next attack is going to be a problem, I feel. The enemy is already getting quite large numbers, and we don't really have enough defences up and running. So let's get our troops prepared. And here we go, another night time, another major assault. Obviously the assaults are getting steadily stronger as time goes by, but the easiest ones will be literally this. So I have a large standing army, and the enemy can in no way, shape or form get past me. You can see the health bars, you know, everyone just seems fine, everyone's dead. We are done. We are expanding. The city is significantly growing, as you can see. Another library is being built. We are getting ready to actually have access to proper walls. We're going to get archers on them. Actual archers. So because we build a fishery over here, it wants us to. It wants us to do a fishery. See, as you can see, it just wants us to do a fishery. There we are. More food, another observatory, because obviously research is king at this stage. And now we have better walls. Oh wait, no, it's been the castle age. We do not have better walls. Now we'll eventually have better walls. As you can see, things are going on. Getting another workplace here, that'll be more builders. We just need to get stone. Stone is important to build everything. So this is now super important. Once we get stone, we can do upgrades. Upgrades mean awesome things. But yes, as you can see, we need to upgrade the buildings to get the castle. So this is important. Let's get the stone up and the running and more resources flowing. Why are we out of food? That's a problem. Nighttime has happened, and as you can see, defences are going up. Now, right now, of course, we have a few more defence. We have better walls. We even have started upgrading the walls. We have equipment everywhere. The castle has been actually upgraded to the next tier. What it does is it obviously gives us access to the next tier of tech, and every single building we can do gives us an extra one thing. So obviously what I want to do is get the houses up for more people. I want to get the research ongoing. I want to get archers up on the walls. Once we have archers on the walls, as you can see from the spaces, we'll be absolutely good to go. So you can change wall sides, you can make it double-sided, of which I have done here, purely for visuals. And now we do need a church. We have 5 dead infantry. Now obviously we can also upgrade our troops with iron, as it just told me. So every single resource in the game is super useful, of which, you know, right now we are not doing the best. But we are holding, we are upgrading. So if we do this, it's suddenly a massive chunko wall. We can actually have defences up here. Of course, they're going to go round that way, but we could have defences up here. Not going to help us, but we could. We finally actually have a church over here. As you can see, they're resurrecting my dead troops. So as long as we have people going on, we can resurrect infantry. We have upgrades. We have walls. As you can see, the game is now starting to show its true potential. We actually have archers on the walls. So they can move up because we built a ladder. Obviously, we can double-side it. Obviously, the enemy can attack from multiple sides. We want to make sure things are safe. But we now actually have a standing army. We have troops. We have archers. You can reinforce this, which I'm very curious about. What happens if I reinforce it? Add one more spot. Ooh. And suddenly, the gate is double-sided. I mean, double-walled. Look at that. So there we go. We've now got even more troops upon the wall. So as you can see, just from this, sieges become pretty massive. Absolutely insanely massive. Of course, we are not there yet. But you can see where this is going to go. As our troops resurrect, as our forces expand, as our very literal city grows and grows and grows. And as you can see, it very much is growing. There is people absolutely everywhere. There's more resources, there's more food. There is a lot going on. This game has a lot of potential, and I like games like this. So here we go. One final battle into the night, and we should be okay. Now, I don't think I can build a gate here. I think gates have to be a certain size, but you know, we have the forces on the walls, we have archers, we have infantry, we have more troops coming along as well. Nighttime should be good. And also we have an excess of wood. We need to actually build storage. There we go. Here come the enemy. As you can see, they're already more powerful. These guys actually have shields and axes. So as the enemy gets more powerful, it's going to get tougher. But right now, of course, we actually have the high ground. Literally the high ground. And we have troops. Nothing here is really going to stop us. We're going to lose soldiers. In fact, we've lost more soldiers than I thought we would. But we've still survived. As long as we survive, those men will be back up tomorrow. Do we want to get more infantry? Yes. We'd like to have some more infantry. Do we want to get some storage? Yes. Would you like to have, say, a windmill to increase wheat field production? Yes. If you need to build a tower, the archers will be better protected then. Do better range. See? Towers. Walls. Defences. Where's this coming from? Absolutely glorious. I do love this game. I want to see more of it. Now, of course, right now, there isn't too much to it. The actual cycle of this game is going to be mostly this, but I would like to see definitely a lot more. So, yeah, I've been the Fallen Shogun. I'm not sure how much I've been showing. Let me have a quick look. We have yet to get to a proper siege, but the enemy are getting more powerful. As you can see, I now have active two-handed knights. I have defensive towers. I have more powerful walls. I have huge amounts of archers. The game starts building up immensely. Now, obviously, we're still at the earlier stages where the enemy is still pretty easy to kill. But it is what it is, because obviously the enemy will be hitting me harder and harder and harder each and every time. The previous run had, and this is important, see, siege workshop for actual siege weapons. The previous attack actually had a giant. Obviously, he is not here. But he was here. So, you know, it is what it is. I'd love to show you more. That's, of course, if you guys want to see more. If you don't, that's not going to happen. But anyway, I've been the Fallen Shogun. We are expanding, we are growing, and we are building the best damn castle available. Because I love building castles. Until then, take care. Be awesome, be epic, be amazing, and I'll be seeing you sometime soon. The great city of light grows. Where will you be when it's completed? Early access, link in the description downstairs below.